Hello guys, welcome to my channel. How are we doing? My name is Mellie, and today's video we will have a review on the best from Oner Active. So if you like this kind of review, if you like all things fitness and activewear, give me a like, hit the subscribe, and stay around for all things fitness. Guys, as I told you, today's review, it's going to be on the best, in my opinion, from Oner Active. After 3 years of loyalty to the brand, I am a huge fan of the brand, and I'm gonna let you know my opinion on the things that I think are the heavy hitters and the things that I would like to see some improvements from the brand. I'm gonna start with the positive things, and I'm gonna go by my favorite piece, which is no other than the Mellow Soft top. This top, not only the material, how it feels, how it fits, everything about it, it's actually a heavy hitter. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna let you know what I really like about it. I always say it, the stretch for this shirt, how you can put it on, and I am not messing up my makeup. It is not touching my face. There is nothing wrong about it. There is nothing itchy. It moves with you. It goes where it needs to go. It is a material that you will remember, and you will for sure compare other shirts to this kind of material. I'm gonna talk about other brands briefly when I compare some of the products. This one to me has no comparison. I cannot go onto the old school Lululemon swiftly, none of that. This is on a league of its own. It has the Oner Active detail at the very bottom. There is no branding in it. The sleeves goes long and nice. If for any reason you pull the shirt to put it on, it goes back like nothing. It has some seams that go around and you can see it clearly, and I love the fact that Chrissy and her team and the whole Oner Active brand most likely has length for everything. So this is a crop length just because I am 5'1" and I pick everything in a short length, not only for Oner Active but in general. But you can get the exact same Mellow Soft shirt on a longer length, and you can cover your torso completely, your belly button. If I show you, you are not gonna see my belly button. It's a lot lower, and you are going to see some skin between your leggings and this shirt unless your torso is really small. Other than that, everything about this shirt, it's a go. One little detail, and I know the shirt's never advertised to be worn without a sports bra. It is see-through, so you are going to see whatever is underneath, and that depends on you. I'm just giving you some heads up. I wear this shirt with very light crop tops underneath, and I am okay with that. Just for today's, I have a blue one, but everything about this shirt feels good. If you're the kind of person who likes to tuck your shirt underneath your sports bra, you are not going to feel a thing. That's how light and smooth it goes. I'm tucking it in case you want to see how that looks. But if then you decide to get it out of there, it's going back to absolutely normal, very close to the skin, not suffocating, but you can see sweat, you can see marks, you can see if you are starting to get hot and that makes you sweat, you're going to see it. For me, I don't care and I love it. Next piece, guys. My next piece is their jackets, the material, the softness. This is in the timeless material, not in Effortless. I don't even know if Chrissy or if Oner Active has any Effortless for the jackets. It does have thumb holes at the end of the sleeve. Sleeves are nice and long, so you can adjust it if you have longer arms. This is the crop length because that is my preferred length. This is at the very end. You're gonna have the zipper. Zipping it up, it has no problem, and it really goes smooth all the way up to your neck. It feels second skin. The length for my crop top is there, and this hits pretty much where that Mellow top will hit, which I like that they have a designated length, and their crop items for the tops are will always going to hit you at the same spot. I don't like when I put the jacket and the jacket hits here and then the top hits a little bit lower. I like to see the same standard for most pieces. This is the matching for the bottoms and this is the matching for the top. This is in the timeless material. I'm gonna get super close to the camera so you can see here the tonal logo for the Oner Active brand. The zipper has no branding. It goes nice and smooth. It does have some stretch, so if you want to size up or want to size down because you cannot find your size, the jacket is not gonna get any longer than this, but it is stretchy enough that you can play around with sizing, and I really appreciate that. Not feeling suffocated if I go one size down and not feeling like I'm swimming in my clothes just because I have to size up. Reality is, for Oner Active, many of their collections will sell out, and sometimes you need to play around with sizing. So I like that we have that room. The neck, it is not super high. And if I decide to unzip that jacket and I don't want to have it all the way to my neck and I go a little bit lower, it's going to stay there. It's not going to keep going down if I don't want to. I can go even lower and I feel that it's not going anywhere. It is secure in there. And if I want to unzip the jacket completely, it hugs the body so nice and so beautifully. So for me, as you can tell, their tops are their best sellers. Their tops are the no-brainers. But I'm gonna move into one piece that, while I like it, I think that we can make some improvements for it. So here we go, guys. The one piece from the top where I see clear improvements that can be made is for their quarter zip. This is the newest. This is from the Cozy Capsule. I just got this one. I just had my review up. And why do I think that we can make a lot of adjustments with this piece? I see no difference between the size extra small and the size small. I tried both on my channel, and I can honestly tell you, to me, if you don't tell me this one is a size bigger or smaller, they fit the exact same. I had to go to my email and check my invoice and be like, oh, it actually, I did order 2 different sizes because I thought that it was mislabeled and maybe they just sent me the same size. I didn't know what was going on. The sleeve for this one, my arms are very short. I don't know if you can see on camera, but my arms are very short. This one hits to my wrist. So if you got slightly longer arms, this is not gonna hit you there. I love the fact that it has a lot of structure and it feels heavy and nice and good quality, but that makes the piece slightly stiff. Now, the crop. I like crop length. So yes, you can get this in a longer length and you can cover your torso completely. Everything about it, it's good. Just the sizing, I do not tell a clear difference. And the other thing is that the sleeve is too short. And while I like about the jacket and the mellow top that I can play around with the size, the fact that an extra small fits just like a small, it's very different. Like if I tell you, you can play around with sizes. I like playing around with a size. I don't like to feel that 3 or 4 sizes are gonna fit me the exact same. And I know there is a huge trend, especially for their athletes, that they like baggy things and they go like 4 sizes up. And I see many of these ladies who can actually wear an extra small going for a large, if not an extra large. I am not the kind of person. I like my right size. So I don't wanna have to size up to get to a look. I want the inclusivity, and I would like to see different fitting when I change my size. So that is the only thing that I would have to say. But for the tops, guys, the jacket and the mellow top, it's the way to go. Now we're gonna get into those bottoms. I lied to you. Before I get into the bottoms, this is a timeless square neck bra. This is from like about 3 collections ago. I have this one. I have other sports bra. I had one yesterday on from my review, one of the classic Effortless sports bra. What I can tell you about the sports bras, I like them okay. I never gravitate towards them because there is nothing I can adjust about that sports bra that will actually make me feel more supported. They can fit me better, but they don't give me more support. And I appreciate in a brand to have the dainty, strappy, barely there, but also to have the inclusivity. When a person can fit in an extra small, it doesn't mean that that person doesn't need support. When a person fits in a size medium, it doesn't mean that everywhere in the body, it's gonna be the exact same size. We need more support top and bottom. I would like to see that. I always say that is my always, I will have that input for Oner Active. Please make these bras more adjustable. I can show you this one here. There is nothing to adjust. While the color matches and the fabric feels beautiful and the straps are not hurting me, I can feel them. And I had this sports bra only for about 20 minutes and I can already feel that if I go onto a cardio session, the bottom, it is thick enough, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna support me the entire time. And I get into a very dedicated cardio. You see that I need to readjust the sides, which means the side boob is coming there and then the straps are not fitting correctly. I don't want to have to think about that. So a little bit more coverage, a little bit more support while keeping those pieces that so many ladies, so many people love and adore, which are the very strappy, dainty piece. After I finish with that, let's get into the bottoms, those heavy hitters, those products that I think are worth getting. This is from the newest and improvement Timeless collection. I honestly will never buy this legging again. I sized up. My true to size is a size extra small. I have this one in a small and you can see it is digging at the waist. It is digging at the seam. I have a middle line with or without undies. It is not how it looks. I feel it. And you know that one thing is how things are looking and if you care about them or not, and a different story is how they feel. And let me tell you, I can feel that in there without even having any seam. Get closer to the camera. It has some details. I don't even know what the details are there for because I don't think that this does anything for the piece. If I turn around, the seams are not hitting over the glute. They are cutting the glutes off. And if they cut the glutes off, it's not gonna give me any better looking for the bum. The seam that goes in there, I would have to wedgie that seam and work a lot to get it where I needed to go. And then I take 4 steps and that seam came out and I don't like that. I don't wanna have to readjust my piece so much. I feel that it keeps rolling down and rolling down and rolling down. If I try to make this piece go actually where a legging is high-waisted, that middle line in here, it is going to be brutal and I'm gonna feel that line in there constantly. I don't like that wedgie feel on my bum, let alone on the front. And I'm gonna start to feel that I am pulling this so much while it remains squat proof. You can see my knee. Even if I'm bending my knee close to the camera, you cannot see anything. I'm starting to feel this digging so freaking much that it's very uncomfortable. The color is gorgeous, but the design, it is still faulty. I feel that design for these leggings is still faulty. And I know that Christy has worked hard on improving and changing things. But guys, I have it not only in that color. I have from this collection. This was a lifters collection. They fit exactly the same. I was maybe because the dye, the blue dye, may be a little bit more stiff and maybe doesn't feel the same. No, guys, I tried this one and it is still not flattering for my body. Maybe other people feel it differently. I would love to know your opinion, but for my body, this doesn't work. So it's not only the color, it's in general the design. By the way, this sports bra, these straps are already hurting me, and as I'm talking, you can see that side boob coming through. Proof is in the pudding, as I always say. But I'm gonna move on to the Effortless leggings, and then we're going to wrap it up onto what to me, besides the products, is the best aspect of the brand. So I'm coming back with the same color, but in the Effortless, so we can really see the difference and what I'm talking about. I'm coming back. And guys, the best products for those bottoms will always, till January 2024, be the timeless leggings. There is no question, no discussion about it. If close to the camera, you can see the contour line, the bum looking fabulous. It looks so nice. Everything about the design of this legging, how stretchy it feels. I of course chose that short length so that it hits super nicely. It is never tight, it never bothers me, it feels good. I have nothing underneath and there is no line at the middle. On the side you will always get that for that crotch, but that is completely normal. I can work out, I do not need to readjust a single thing for this legging. Even on this dark color, it works great for the bum. You can see it there. All that you can see for the logo, it's always at the very end for that leg. But other than that, it looks wonderful. Alrighty guys, let me come up and let's wrap it up in a few seconds. Okay guys, so I'm coming back here and let me tell you what do I think it's definitely the top notch from Oner Active. Here we go. It is a detail. This is, and that has to be what won people's hearts. And Chrissy did that like no other brand. I don't see brands advertising the little details like she does. The hair tie at the very end. Who's giving you that? Oh, I'll tell you, Lululemon. But look where Lululemon places that little tag. It's in the jacket, and that jacket, it's double the price that you will have to pay for this pair of leggings. Let alone, the jacket looks weird without that tag. This tag, it's meant to be ripped off and removed. Another thing Chrissy does like nobody else, those tops, the length. You can choose any length you want for the sleeve, in case I didn't say that before. And when it comes to covering your torso, personal preference, you can call it that way. Her collection for the lifters, this was a limited edition. One more time, the material, the colors, even though this is bold, this is a lot for a lot of people, and even for me, liking a lot of bold things, sometimes I don't feel like wearing a thing that says for lifters. I don't want that, but it was still cohesive. The whole collection was cohesive. Now, what I like the most about her collections and what she does and how she does it, I can tell you, this placement, and I know that brands wanna be noticed for something, right? So this, well, yeah, obviously I can spot it in a second, but I love when she gives us the little details, the subtle little thing that everybody wants to have. We all want that. We all want that detail that you know where your piece is coming from. Everybody at the gym knows where your piece is coming from. You look at a review and you know exactly the brand where that piece belongs. But we don't want the boldness. I like that she fixed for her sports bra how bold and bulky the back was, but I would like for her to see that many of us are craving a different kind of support. If you go to the Instagram page and you go to all of those forums, you will see that many of us have that input. I don't mind the brand creating some quote-unquote FOMO. I don't mind the brand doing limited edition releases, and I don't mind the brand doing all of that, because I have been here for the long run and I belong to many communities, and I can tell you, it was a makeup, it was a perfume, it was the skincare. Now we are full on fitness. At some point, what we want is to see reviews. What we want is to see other people wearing it and how we may like it or we may not. So I don't mind the brand putting out a lot of product, probably testing a lot. It's what's gonna get the brand to a higher standard. Now, mind you, Oner Active was created on, if you're wondering where, it was created on 2020. Tough year, right? Tough year. And Miss Chrissy had the guts to come out on 2020 with an activewear brand. And that I command, because not everybody move forward with those dreams in a very difficult year. However, it's been 3 years. Chrissy has been in this industry for a very long time, and I know that her team and the athletes that try out these products before they get released have been around for also a good chunk of time. So I know that she knows what feedback is, and I know that the brand needs to hear a lot more of this from us. From the loyal customers, I do not skip a collection. And I want to finish this video here. I want to one more time roll that ball and ask you guys, what do you think about the brand? What would you like to see? What is your favorite product? Do you care about those details, or those are something that you don't even think about? What was your experience with shipping, with customer service, and putting these products to the test? I can tell you, I have never had a scrunch popping for those leggings. I've never had a zipper breaking. I've never had anything coming undone the stitches. I've never had anything digging on me. I've never personal experience have my effortless leggings, because I don't like timeless that much. I've never had my effortless leggings peeling or ripping, and I do heel thrust, and I work on machines, and I work with free weights, and I am myself a reformer Pilates instructor. So I put a lot of things through the ringer. I open studios, I help many new businesses come up, and when you do that, you need your products to hold to a certain standard, because those machines have no mercy when we put them together. I can tell you that. And I've never had any issue with a product, with a line. But if you had, please let us know. Open up that conversation. This channel is all about community who cares about activewear, fitness, gym wear, and has nothing but respect for owners and for brands. So thank you so much, guys, for watching one more time. If you could please give it a like, hit that subscribe, stay around, leave your opinions. I love you guys. My name is Mellie, and I'll see you super soon. Next video, it's gonna be a good one, so you want to stay around. Love you guys.